Hello everyone and welcome to Night 5 of our Wrestlemania specials. Today we are in the reality era, quite a short era, a lot happened and we're going to see some cracking matches tonight, including John Cena versus CM Punk in our main event, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton and Batista, but we're starting things off with the Women's Tag Team Championships. And here we go then, Women's Tag Team Championship action. The second defense for the Killer Death Machines. Of course, won them at Evolution, successfully retained at the European Invasion when they faced off against Ode Tai. And now is their third defense in the reality era against two women that were very much the focus of the reality era, and that is the Bella Twins. Should be an interesting match, this one, of course, at the moment. I keep talking about the Killer Death Squad, and I keep saying about how, obviously, Jessica Havoc is the dominant one, and Nevaeh might be the weak link, but on every single match they've had so far, Nevaeh has been the one that stood out, and, yeah, she's been fantastic so far, Nevaeh. Right then, here we go. The Bellas... Nice little high 10. I don't know what I should leave in the ring for because it is a tornado match as always. Big clothesline, but not able to knock Havoc off her feet. Now, this is where I struggle to figure out which one's which, isn't it? I believe that's Brie in the white, though, because it says Brie mode on her butt. So, that kind of gives it away then, I suppose. Nikki's in the red and black. Brie in the full white. And let's see how we get on here with this Women's Championship defense. I don't know what we're going to be doing after WrestleMania. I've not quite decided as of yet. I've got a bit of clear space. I might try and do something a little bit different because we're going to be very WWE focused for about 2 weeks or so. So I might try and do something that's a little bit different, a little bit more indie or AEW or Impact or New Japan. It's a little bit different. I might just do a full week of different stuff, to be honest with you. Nice takedown. As Nikki Bella slamming Jessica Havoc to the outside. We have Brie now in the middle of the ring with Nevaeh. And this is the opportunity. Nice backdrop. And there is the pin. It's only enough for the 1 count. Nikki now working over still. Jessica Havoc on the outside, slamming her face first into the announce table. Brie now running dropkick in the corner on Nevaeh. Remember, 3 matches tonight, as I've already said. We'll have, after this one, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Batista, triple threat elimination match. And then in our main event of the evening, one of the standout matches of the whole reality era. Just because of how real it was, and it was amazing. And it was John Cena versus CM Punk. I think was that a 5-star match I think Meltzer gave it? I think it was the only 5-star match of Cena's career so far, I believe. I might be wrong, but... tomorrow we're going to have the current day WrestleMania. Which is going to be... It's not going to be the actual WrestleMania. It's just going to be a few matches I put together. And then we're going to do 4 days of the real matches lining up with, obviously, WrestleMania on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm looking forward to it, actually. I shan't be watching that. I couldn't get the time off work, so it's going to be too late for me. Which is a shame, but that's it. It is what it is, I suppose. It's never that great, to be honest, is it? I mean, WrestleMania always just seems to disappoint for me. It never seems to be as good as what we think it's going to be. I mean, there are some good matches on there this year, though. I think Cesaro versus Seth Rollins is one that I'm interested in. Edge, Roman Reigns, and Daniel Bryan looks interesting. Apart from that, I'm lacking any real interest. I think Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks should be interesting. That's main event in night number 1 as well. There's some interesting matches, but there's only a couple that I'm actually excited for. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it could definitely surprise us. Brie now sending Nevaeh into the corner once again, brings her out and locks her in for that tornado DDT. Nikki still working over Jessica Havoc on the outside. It's a great chance here for the Bellas to walk away women's tag team champions, you know. Back of the head of Nevaeh into the mat, and the Bellas are firmly in control. And as you see here, Brie stalking Nevaeh. Nikki taken down. Oh, Nevaeh, the reversed Brie. As Nikki doing press-ups, which is interesting. That's STO takedown there by Nevaeh. It's going to get across there and break it up just in time. It was pretty close to the free count, that. And all of a sudden, the Killer Death Squad turning things around. The Killer Death Machines, not the Killer Death Squad. What am I on about? I'm getting mixed up with the Killer Elite Squad. Nevaeh with a pin, and that's going to be enough. Yep, they're retained. Wow. Nevaeh once again. It was poor there by Nikki. Had her back to the pin, didn't see what was happening until she committed to the leg drop on Jessica Havoc, and then she was too slow to get back up to her feet and get across and break the pin. And there we go. The Killer Death Squad retain the Women's Tag Team Championships again. So this is their second successful championship defense now. I'm interested to see who is going to get the next opportunity moving forward. We'll have to have a look. I mean, we've not really done many women's tag team matches since the actual Evolution pay-per-view. We'll have to try and squeeze a few in next week and just try and discover who we believe is deserving of a tag team champions match. Well, there we go. Victory for the Killer Elite Squad. Killer Death Machines. I got it wrong. And here we go, we are underway. Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista. This was the rise of the Yes movement. Daniel Bryan gets Samoan dropped. And a nice little roller there by Batista. Oh, in there for a 2 count. Batista, big clubbing blow against the face of Randy. And again, really striking down hard. And big boot in the back by Daniel Bryan. And a drop as well, as now Bryan comes across. Oh! Running knee strike, catching Randy Orton. Remember, this is elimination, so a point for each elimination plus an extra point for the win. And of course, we still have the main event for you after this one. John Cena up against CM Punk. It's been an interesting day so far. I'm quite enjoying it, actually. Batista with a front chancery now up into the scoop slam on Bryan, and then a massive clothesline wiping out Randy Orton. There's the pin by Batista, only for a 1 count. And Daniel Bryan on the outside while Batista and Orton doing damage to each other. That's a wise move, I think, by these two, to be honest. There's Bryan now with a boot in the back of the leg of Batista and raining down the strikes in the gut. And a roundhouse right into the side of the head of Batista as well. And Bryan now locking in with the label lock, but Randy Orton able to break free. That was almost the first elimination. I think maybe a little bit too close to the ropes. Randy Orton taking the opportunity, though, to German suplex Batista off the apron. Nice dropkick by Randy. Slamming the arm of Bryan into the mat. Orton now drops into the pin once again. Only a 1 count. Big clothesline. Bryan back up. Orton catches him once again. And a big running boot there by Batista. And Daniel Bryan now rolling through into the cattle mutilation. Wow, not seen this since his Ring of Honor days. Will Batista tap? No, Batista able to roll it through. Batista, massive spine bust now on Daniel Bryan. Drops into the pin, and that is not enough to eliminate Bryan. Now, Randy Orton's going to give it a try. I don't know why he thinks he can get the pin out of it, but there you go. And Batista, very brave there, going up, brave or stupid, one of the two things, I suppose. Going up again on the turnbuckle to taunt after he got caught last time. Batista now taking Randy Orton up on the shoulders and drops him in with a Samoan drop. And there is the pin. Will that be enough for... No, it will not. I was going to say, enough for Batista to eliminate Randy Orton, not quite enough. Batista very happy with himself, though, as you can see. And a big spear wiping out Orton once again. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Batista eliminates Orton. This match is down to 1-on-1 now. Batista versus Bryan. And it's Daniel Bryan with the boots across the chest and the gut of Batista. And a roundhouse right in the side of the head as well. He's going for the pin here. Maybe he thinks he's had the knockout blow from that kick. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Bryan now rolling through Batista. And here, into the bell lock. Is he going to tap? He does. And Daniel Bryan gets the elimination and the win. 2 points gained for Daniel Bryan here. -1 for Randy Orton. 0 for Batista for getting 1 elimination but being eliminated. And Bryan gets the win. The win. Well, there we go. There we go indeed. Batista did very well to eliminate Randy Orton, but Bryan was outside, regaining and retaining his energy, ready to strike, and he took his opportunity on Batista as soon as he got it. And Daniel Bryan, big win for him and big points as well. Well, there we go. Bryan victorious here at WrestleMania. The Yes Movement marches on. And we move on to our main event of the evening. And here we go, the main event of the evening. Should be a fun one, this. John Cena versus CM Punk. Of course, a match that was not at WrestleMania. It was at Money in the Bank. It was an absolutely incredible match between these two. And, yeah, it'd be interesting to see which one of the two comes out on top tonight. Of course, ranking points available. I don't think we've seen John Cena very much, actually. Both these guys I do have plans for in our dream matches as well. CM Punk's got a few I've got lined up, actually. Daniel Bryan was one, I think. Samoa Joe's another one. Cena, I was thinking... Is Cena going for the... There's no way. I thought it was going for the AA already. Cena, I'm thinking about doing a triple threat with The Rock and Hulk Hogan. So the three big guys from their eras. Is Cena going to try and squash Daniel Bryan? CM Punk. It's looking that way, isn't it? Cena sending Punk into the corner hard. Punk back up, but Cena grabs him again off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Jumps over the top. And again jumps over the top. Punk stops the run. And catches Cena now. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Jumps over the top. And a drop kick in the face. Okay. Punk now with a boot in the spine of John Cena. I apologise, it was a bit louder than I intended it to be. And I've really hurt my throat doing that now as well. CM Punk now into the belly-to-belly slam on Cena. John Senile. Punk now dropping a boot right in the back of the arm of Cena as well. Now drops into the pin for the one. Only the one count. Punk now with a boot in the side of the leg. Now sending Cena into the corner. And Punk running in with a knee strike and follows it up with a big bulldog as well. CM Punk now heading up towards the top. Cena trying to roll out the way, but Punk dropping a splash into the gut of Cena. Yeah, I'm just trying to think ranking point wise. We've not seen a huge amount of CM Punk either yet, to be honest. So I've got the cult of personality stuck in my head now as well. CM Punk now bringing Cena back up. Hello, Kitty. Yeah, meow to you too. CM Punk now signaling maybe for the GTS. Dropping the leg drop. Dropping another leg drop. And Punk now heading up to the top. And he's going to go for that big Macho Man Savage Randy elbow. What? I messed that up. I went full on Yoda there for a second. But he goes in for the pin. It's not enough. I need a 2 count. Yeah, I apologize. I went full Yoda there for a second. I apologize. Punk now stalking John Cena. Up on the shoulders he goes. Can he land it? He does into the GTS. You see, Punk has not been wrestling for a while because he had his back to the hard cam hitting that GTS, but still is not enough to keep John Cena down. Sorry, I got John Cena stuck in my head again. CM Punk now with Cena up on the shoulders again. Oh, I thought it was going for a GTS again, but no. Goes for the gut buster this time. Cena was wiggling, so maybe that was the safer option. Pin now for CM Punk, and Cena grabs a hold of the bottom rope. Referee spots it. CM Punk not impressed, as you can tell. Now brings Cena back up to a standing base, and now Punk going to take him up and springboard suplex. Shade to the great Tully Blanchard. And CM Punk fully in control now. There's the pin. Referee slow to get down. He does finally get there. It's only a 2 count. Got my chair squeaky. I do apologize. CM Punk now with a DDT on John Cena. In with a pin for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count. CM Punk can't believe it. Nice boot in the back of the arm there by Punk on Cena. Once again, Punk heading up to the top. Of course, in real life, that Money in the Bank match was won by CM Punk, but Cena catches him into the attitude adjustment. Punk's attitude has been adjusted, but he's back up on his feet as Cena now rocks him. And again with those 2 big shoulder blocks. Here come the 5 moves of doom by John Cena. Boot right in the spine. Is he thinking? No, I thought he might be thinking 5-knuckle. Oh, I mean, he is. He is thinking for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena telling Punk that he cannot see him before dropping the fist right in the face. And now we're going to see the finale of the 5 moves of doom. No. I thought Cena might be going for the attitude adjustment again there, but Punk fights free. Cena now sending him off the far ropes. Now drops him snake eyes across that top turnbuckle. And here he is in for the second attitude adjustment. And surely John Cena has just secured the victory here against CM Punk. There we go. John Cena is the victorious. I can hear you all cheering now in the background. Well, there you go then. Win for John Cena in the main event of our reality era WrestleMania match. We're going to get another handshake. Yep. The standard classic handshake. Every single freaking match. But there we go. Either way. CM Punk, John Cena show respect for each other. Cena gets the point tonight. CM Punk still walks out with his head held high. Well, there we go. That's the end of tonight's show. The end of the reality era. We're back tomorrow where I will be doing my own little WrestleMania matches for the current day. And then we'll start doing 4 days of the real WrestleMania matches from this year, leading up to the real WrestleMania on Sunday. Then we have a Future Stars, and then we'll do a few days worth of WrestleMania Dream matches, see how we get on. And of course, don't forget, we're still knocking out the Dusty Classic as well. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please, if you have, hit the like button. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I will see you again very soon for our next episode of the WrestleMania week. Or, of course, Dusty Classic. Good night, God bless, all the other good stuff. Auf Wiedersehen.